Bye, tiny house blog. It's the morning of day 120. I've been on show for 4 months, dude. Day 2 of the PCT. I'm a little sore this morning. I think like the crucial thing yesterday was just I was going so fast because the terrain was so nice. So like, yeah, I'm a teeny tiny bit sore from moving so quickly. But the nice thing is the entire hike today, if I wind up doing 35.8 miles to Scissors Crossing, where you can hitch into Julian, which I was like kind of debating doing originally. I don't have like enough, I definitely don't have enough food to get to Paradise Valley Cafe, but Warner Springs, like there's a gas station, and if I get there before 6, they have like a little resupply there. But someone messaged me last night on Facebook and was like, I'm a trail angel from like the Scissors Crossing area. So I think I'm gonna go into Julian. I don't think I'll probably stay. I just don't want to like, I could stay. It's not the end of the world. I just kind of don't need to spend like the extra money to stay. But I guess I'll just kind of see what happens and what this person's plan is. Honestly, though, I could just go in and get dinner, get pie, get a couple little things, and then have them drop me back off, like, right there. And I think I would only have to walk, like, a mile to get to a campsite. So that's perfect. I think if I maintain, like, a pretty standard pace today, I'll get out there by 6 because I'm leaving by 6. Yeah, so that's, like, definitely an option. What else I was gonna say? Oh, but it's all downhill and flat basically to there, and then like out of there it's like this gradual climb. But yeah, so there's really like no elevation gain today at all, which is crazy. Which also means like I can probably just sort of watch my pace and try to be a little more conscientious of going a bit slower. I just got too excited yesterday. The trail was too nice and cruisy, so I was just freaking flying. But I feel good. I think after I kind of ease in this morning and warm up, I'm gonna feel like really good. Yeah, so I'm just reconnecting, going back and reconnecting to the PCT right now, or yeah, like the red line right now, and then I'll be back to it. It's funny how quiet the trail is this morning, because from Mount Laguna until like one place 10 miles from there, there's no camping allowed. So I haven't passed anyone this morning. I mean, obviously it's not probably something that anyone really enforces, but I am surprised. I actually haven't seen anyone breaking the rules and just like camping somewhere, unless they already got up, but I don't know. It's a very quiet, beautiful morning. Okay, still early, but I have service, so I just got everything posted for the day and just coordinated with Raymond at Julian, like Scissors Crossing Trail Angel. He's gonna meet me at like 6 and take me into Julian, which is amazing. I definitely need more food. I thought I would have been fine, but I don't think I would. Maybe get like a hot dinner would be pretty cool. The pie shop's gonna be closed. The gear shop's gonna be closed because they both close at 5. But that's okay. And then assumptively he's just gonna drop me back off. Maybe I go another mile and then just camp. So I don't remember how long it is to get into Julian, but hopefully it will be a relatively early day. And then I'll just have to see how I feel at the end of today. And then going into tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna go past Warner Springs, probably maybe around 4 or 5 p.m. Yeah, so maybe get soda or snacks or something there if I need anything. And tomorrow and today, like, are kind of the crux of my loose plan to spend the night in Idlewild on Saturday. Obviously, it depends also if Idlewild has availability at all for the night because it's a Saturday. But if I stay like right near Scissors Crossing tonight, then I would basically have to do like 2:37s the following days. So if I go a teeny bit further today and then do like a 37 or 38 tomorrow, then I should hopefully be able to do like 36 or something and get to Paradise Valley Cafe and get there, I don't know, like 6, which I think like honestly, as long as I'm getting somewhere around that time, it's still like super practical to get a hitch into town, spend the night, charge, resupply, and everything like that. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm just trying to be strategic about like getting full days in, but still also being able to stay in town and get like work done and charge everything and yeah, do video stuff. Yeah, I just want to start this trail strong because I'm hoping to go pretty quickly, but we'll see. Take it one day at a time. Water source. Yeah, I mean, there's like nothing else for maybe like 7 or 10 miles, so this is gonna work. Lived and died full throttle. Hello. It's so funny today. I've seen maybe like 7 people or something, which in comparison to the AT who I was seeing is a lot. But I'm like, where is everyone? Like I saw, I don't know, 80 people yesterday. Literally, probably. And I've covered a lot of ground so far today. I would say, I don't know, maybe 15 miles. But yeah, like only like 7 people. So I'm so curious where everyone is. Okay, I was just wrong. I've gone like 20 miles today and I've seen 7 people. That is surprising. Love these, they're so pretty. Oh, the desert. Desert, I love you. Alright, I'm like 2.5 miles from Scissors Crossing. Gonna get there right around 6, literally right when this guy's gonna pick me up. And it's so funny, I think I've spent 3 hours today doing math for different towns and different things and different plans. Like the math in this next section's just not, it doesn't work as perfectly. It doesn't always work perfectly. So I'm torn. I'm like going back and forth. What do I do? Part of me right now is like, I kind of want to stay in Julian tonight because I'm doing the math. I'm like, I might not go into Idlewild. So an extra night of like nuking my charge with my phone and stuff, and I feel like the last 2 or 3 days I've not eaten enough food. Like last night, obviously I stayed in a hostel, but there was no food, nothing was open. Everyone went to bed early, so I didn't make dinner. The night before I stayed at Cleve, didn't have dinner. I just ate like before my flight to San Diego. So I just feel like I haven't eaten enough the last few days. And like I could totally go into town and have dinner and then go back on trail. But like I could go into town and like get dinner and then like get a jug of chocolate milk and get like dessert, you know, like, and eat a lot between tonight and tomorrow. I mean, it totally depends on this guy. Like, if he's local and can bring me back tomorrow morning and there's a room available, then like 100% I'm gonna stay. But I can't bank on hitching out of town tomorrow morning at like 5:30. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hot. I'm tired. I'm a little hungry. Like, yeah, I've been going back and forth. But then, okay, icing on the cake of this day. I'm like, I love hiking fast and I love what I'm doing. But I just walked by a group of like 12 hikers. And they were all camping together. It was funny. I was like singing so loud. Turned a corner. And it was like 8 people sitting right there. I was like laughing. One guy's like, peg leg? I'm like, dang. That's so amazing. But they were so nice. I was like, oh my gosh, these are the moments where I'm like, I wish I could stay here. But I was torn about even possibly staying in town versus like hiking out tonight and doing an extra mile or two. And like where they were camped is 3 miles from the road. So it would be, I mean, it wouldn't be a short day, it'd be 33 miles, but it's, yeah, well, I have no water and that makes, it isn't practical. But I wish, because they all look so nice. And I told the one girl, I'm like, I'm jealous that you're all camping here. And she's like, go into town, girl, we'll see you tomorrow. And I was like, oh, I freaking wish, dude. Like, it's so nice seeing so many hikers. It's like, oh, it's so amazing. It makes my heart so full, the social interaction. It's just, yeah, like obviously it's never gonna really last more than in passing or for one night or camp or, yeah, but that's part of it, you know. Yeah, so I'm torn about like the next few days, what I want to do, and yeah, I'm obviously just gonna take it one day at a time and see how the miles roll out. Like the biggest issue with doing that is I'm like, should I, you know, have 3.5, 4 days of food on me in case I don't go into Idlewild? Because like, I was planning originally, I had my days mixed up. I thought I was gonna get there Saturday, it's really Friday. And I'd have to do a big day, huge day tomorrow and a big day on Friday to get in. But then I started looking at rooms just to see because it's so close to the weekend. And it looks like every place in town you have to book for 2 nights near the weekend. So I'm like, okay, 100% not gonna do that. But I could tent at the like campground they have and maybe charge. I don't know. I guess step 1 is probably just go into town tonight and ideally stay and do some math and stuff. And I need to eat like 6,000 calories. Like I feel like I'm at a major deficit right now. Yeah, I'll let you know what happens. I'm happy, I'm good. I just have 1,000 things floating around in my head. Scissors crossing. Kind of surprised no one's sleeping here. So much water. I'm about to get picked up. Uggs. Crazy. Watermelon. That's absolutely wild. That looks like it's been there for a really long time. All right, let's go. It's me. Yay. I did it. Hello. I did it. I made all my dreams come true. It's so funny. I don't know why and how I stress myself out sometimes just planning and doing logistics and stuff. But I started doing it today, just like thinking too hard and tallying the miles and thinking about going in and out of town. And all of it is hilarious because I'm so ahead of schedule today, yesterday, every single day. But yeah, so I was like, oh, I don't want to go into Idlewild in a few days. I don't know. None of this matters. It doesn't matter. What does matter is I just got picked up by Ray, who I met on the PCT in 2017. he reached out about wanting to help me out around here. So he brought me into town. The beautiful people at 2 Foot, like the gear shop in town, they were stayed open late so I could get everything. They were so nice. They actually might be helping me out with like a place to stay a couple days from now. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so I just bit the bullet. I was like, didn't want to like come into town and eat as fast as I could and resupply as fast as I could and stress unnecessarily about all these chores just to get dropped back off at Scissors Crossing in the dark to walk a mile or 2 more. So I'm staying at the Julian Lodge. I just don't even care. I did 36 miles today. I did 42 miles yesterday. I don't know. It's so funny how like as I raise the bar with miles, like I can make myself feel guilty about doing anything. Even big miles, I'm like, I could have done more. Oh, but dude, I'm so happy. I just ordered Italian food. I'm gonna go pick it up. I'm gonna go to the grocery store and get a few more things. I just got stuff at the gear shop, but I'm like trying to carry extra food in case I don't go into Idlewild. My tentative game plan is no Idlewild and just go into Cabazon. What's today? Wednesday. That would be Sunday. I don't know, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm here. Yeah, like I stayed in a bed-ish last night, like a little tiny little pad basically on the floor. But like got in late, didn't eat dinner because I didn't want to stay up like cooking and keeping these people awake in the hostel. Didn't eat dinner 2 nights ago because I got into Cleef so late. Yeah, so like I just need a room to myself where I can actually stay up and get work done and do things and also eat. Like I need to eat like 6,000 calories like right now. I just feel very behind on calories the last like 2.5 days. And coming in and having 1 meal wasn't gonna fix that. So I'm fixing it. Yeah, I'm psyched. This place is so cute. There's so many hikers in town. It's crazy. Like the other motel was completely full. This place only had like 1 or 2 more rooms left, and I've seen so many hikers already in town. So yeah, I'm so good. I'm rambling like a lunatic. Yeah, life is great. I don't know how on earth I've made myself into the monster who does 36 miles and then feels guilty about staying in town for the night and starting an hour later the next day. I do have a ride set up for tomorrow morning. That was like a critical component of this plan for me. I probably wouldn't have stayed if I had to try to hitch back to trail tomorrow because that would have been a super late start. Someone's gonna pick me up at 7, so it is a late start, but that's okay. Who cares? Not me. Julian, you adorable little town, you. It's the morning, day 121. Woke up in town. Got up a little early because I didn't finish everything last night, like my writing and stuff. Got everything done, got packed up. Actually, like magically was coordinating with someone who I think is gonna host me near Idlewild, which would be so amazing. Yeah, if I go far enough today, then I should get to Paradise Valley Cafe maybe tomorrow around 6. Depends how today goes. But a Trail Angel fossil just drove me back to Scissors Crossing. Now I'm heading uphill for like, it's like gradual mostly, but it's like 14 miles of kind of uphill. I just saw that big group. I passed like 12 hikers last night right before I got to the road. They were all so nice and just saw them walking out to the road to go into Julian. This just must be so much fun all together, you know? Yeah, but I'm excited. Got food, got water, and I'm gonna pass Warner Springs 32 miles in today, but I'm actually kind of glad that it's gonna be closed, like the community center for hikers, because then like I don't have to rush today to get anywhere. I'm just gonna walk, take my time, and have a good day. just had a very exciting first. Sun starting the other day. The first person passed me. I'm like, I can't really go faster than 3 miles an hour and do 35, 40 mile days, but this guy Tiger just blew by me. That's the first. I just caught back up to that guy Tiger who passed me. I guess he was like chugging to catch up to 2 girls who were in front, who were his friends. They were so nice. I'm so bad with names. Both of their names started with an L. I want to say Lori and Linda. They were so nice. One of the girls watches the YouTube videos and recognized me. I was talking to them for a few minutes. But yeah, delightful. I've seen probably like 10 people today. I figure I'm going to see a lot more as the day goes on. This climb has been chef's kiss. It's been so nice. Just really gradual uphill. Not too hot yet. I'd rather do gradual uphill all day long than gradual downhill. Just my knees really prefer it. Yeah, chilling. I'm getting probably within a couple hours of a water cache that I'll probably, I don't need a lot of water there, I don't think, but I'll probably stop there just because past there it's like 10 more miles. So I'd rather take the time and have a little extra than not enough. But yeah, I'm so excited to camp tonight. I'm loving camping. Like, the AT shelters were great, but I think after everything that happened with that scary experience, it kind of just ruined them for me. Like, I was still sleeping in them, but I was so scared, like, for the minute or two when you first arrived to see if it was empty. So yeah, it's just like, I'm excited to have endless options of great tent spots, and yeah, it's so much easier, and then I can just go as far as I want every day and not be like mentally constrained by trying to hit a shelter every night. Why do I love this so much? It's so pretty. That was quite the side trail. Like well over a quarter mile. Okay, you can barely freaking see it. That's where I just was, at the water source. There's people down there. Now I'm all the way up here, climbing. I just found this cave. I didn't find it because obviously a lot of people have been here. It'd actually be like a perfect little coffin to sleep in. Those mountains are so beautiful. All right, little midday update. It's 2:30. I just went, the last water source was 14 miles in for the day. I've gone 5 or 6 miles past that, so probably about 20 miles in for the day. Planning to do probably 38 miles today. It'll set me up for a slightly shorter day tomorrow, which means I could actually get picked up by this trail angel at Paradise Valley Cafe at like 5:30 or 6 p.m., which would be killer. The best part about today is probably how many nice people I've met. So many hikers. Probably the most hikers that I've like talked to a lot back and forth. One really nice guy earlier this morning who talked to me when I was starting the climb out of town. And then I ran into 2 girls and a dog. They were so nice. The dog was so cute. He had little shoes on, seemed very happy. And yeah, a lot of people just hanging out in shade and stuff. It's been hotter today than it has been the last 2 days. So understandably, like if you're not used to hiking in heat like this, like it can be very exhausting. Luckily there's like been a light breeze. I don't know, like I feel like I'm doing okay, just because having been here before when it was like this desert section was in the, you know, high 90s and low hundreds. This just feels so nice. I'm so grateful that I'm not suffering to that extent, and I had pretty bad expectations for how hot it was going to be. So I'm doing good. I mean, it's only 2:30, so obviously I have like 4+ hours left in this heat. So it's gonna be, you know, an exhausting rest of the day going through continuous heat, but it's almost like the peak heat of the day. So chilling. A few miles after I saw those girls, I got to like the first water source of the day, which is like a cache. It's just off the trail. It's actually kind of a decent distance off the trail. There were probably like 6 or 8 people there when I got there. One guy I recognized, he just messaged me on Instagram like yesterday because he also got a ride from Ray, who picked me up yesterday. So they were talking about me, I guess, or something, and he messaged just to see where I was and if I like passed him already. I was like, no, I didn't pass you. I'm in town right now. So I saw him. I believe his name was Jay. And gosh, don't come for me if I'm wrong. There's been a lot of names today. And then he was sitting with this guy. His name started with a D. I want to say David, but I could be wrong. He was so nice. Said he's been reading the blog for a really long time. Yeah, they were both super nice guys. And yeah, those girls with the dog. And then the 3 people I passed earlier, 2 girls and the guy Tiger. It's been so many awesome people today. It's really cool. Definitely less people than the first day still. Like, but I've seen, I don't know, probably like 25 or maybe a little more. And I'm anticipating that I'll see probably a good number of people in like a few miles when I drop down to this next water source. And then past there, it's like 7 or 8 miles to Warner Springs. And yeah, I'm hoping to go about 6 miles past Warner Springs. That'll set me up for like a 35-mile day tomorrow. Anything like 35 or 36, like that's cool. That'll work for me. I know that I can start like 5:30 in the morning and be done relatively early. And I'm so grateful for this dude, Ryan, who's going to host me tomorrow, because I know I've been talking about it a little bit on here, like trying to plan logistics and figure out which towns to go into. And then like I was like, okay, I'm going to do huge days and go to Idlewild. And then I couldn't get a room in Idlewild because you have to book for 2 nights, which like would work great if I was going to do like a Nero 0, but I'm probably not going to 0 again for like a month because I just took a 0 in West Lebanon and then the day off for travel. So kind of used up all my time off for a little while. But yeah, this is perfect. I'll be able to charge, get a teeny bit of extra food just to get me to Cabazon. And yeah, it's going to be perfect. But it's been a great day. I mean, yesterday was 75. I can only imagine it's at least that hot right now. Maybe a little hotter, but I'm about to descend, and I do remember it gets a little bit more forested near like Warner Springs, and then it's like super open again, but it'll be later in the day. Honestly, only a few more hours of like peak heat, and then it's gonna be a nice night. Honestly, depending on how my body feels, how hungry I am, how tired I am, we'll see how far I go. It's always better to go further like today than tomorrow, so we'll just see what I do. Woo! It's so hot. 1 mile from this water source, like 9 miles or something from Warner Springs, which means I'm like 15 miles from camp for the night. Such a great section of the trail. It's been a really nice rest of the day so far. I mean, I still probably have close to 10 miles left. I just met this girl at the last water source. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like 7 or 8 miles before Warner Springs. It's like good camping there, and there's a tank. This girl is so nice. Becca, I'm pretty sure is her name. She's only 19. It's so cool when people are out through hiking that young. It's like you have your entire life ahead of you. And yeah, oh my gosh, I just think about little me at 21 years old hopping on the PCT for the first time, and it's just going to be the most exciting adventure of her life. It made me so happy to talk to her. Yeah, it was really cool, and it's been one of my favorite days of the entire year when it comes to like socializing with people. It's been a real treat. Everyone has been so incredibly nice. I'm shocked that I can't see anyone through this big open field. Like, I know there have to be people up ahead pretty soon. It's like 5 o'clock or something, so, you know, getting to the time when people start setting up camp for the night. I imagine everyone's trying to push and get like relatively close to Warner Springs to hit it in the morning if like you have boxes at the post office. I know they used to let you camp there by the little like community center. I camped there in 2017 and then did all the chores and stuff the next day, shower. But yeah, it's starting to cool down a little bit. The breeze is nice. It's just been a great day. Heading over to Eagle Rock. Eagle Rock, honestly, one of the coolest rock formations ever. And nobody's here. I figured someone would be camping here, honestly. Like a little less than 3 hours left for the day. Feeling good though. So cool, dude. I would love to camp here, but gotta do like 8 more miles. Hello. Getting close to Warner Springs now. Probably a mile, definitely like less than maybe 2 miles away. Just gonna walk on by. And then from there I only have like 6 miles left. So yeah, it should be a little over 2 hours left for the day, like 2.5. It's not too bad. I'm not really that tired or anything. Just like, you know, sometimes the end of the day it's just like, yeah, I mean, I'm ready to be done. I would love if, you know, I was just at camp right now, I could just set up and chill. But there's no rush in it. I can't do it. Luckily, I mean, pretty much the entire rest of the day, like the next 4 miles, 5 miles is all like really gradual flat terrain. And then it's like a super gradual climb up toward like where I'm going to be camping tonight. And like the little uphill is honestly better sometimes than even the flat. So it's a really chill rest of the day. It's going to wind up being 38 miles. And then tomorrow should be 36.5 or something to get to Paradise Valley Cafe. I think I'm going to start like right around 5:30 tomorrow morning because I want to be able to get there by like 5:30, 6 p.m., which is nice because originally I told this guy I was going to get there maybe around 7, and he said that was totally cool. And he would like help me in any way he can. But yeah, I mean, getting in at 5:30 would be killer. Then I could eat something there and get a ride around 6 or something. But we'll just see. Definitely gonna have an early morning tomorrow, that's for sure. What a beautiful way to end off the day. I have like a little less than 2 hours left, so it's not like I'm done. But I've passed Warner Springs, and there were so many people hanging out at the community center building. I just walked right by. I mean, it's gonna be a long, not that long, but a slightly late night for me. It just doesn't make any sense to go torture myself by watching a bunch of hikers hanging out and chilling. So I'm just cruising. I think there's a good chance there'll be people in the next like 5 miles tented, so maybe there'll be someone tented near me tonight. Just went by like 7 hikers in a tent site, but I still have 2 miles left. The night's wrapping up. Just got water. There's water like right by where I'm camping, but I would so much rather get water when it's daylight out and not 30 minutes from now, right before camp. So I filled up on water. I have 2 miles to go. So it's gonna be like 8:30, which is not that bad. Could be a little bit earlier if I'm really moving. And I feel like there's gonna be hikers there. Like, I just went by like 7 people at a really nice campsite, but I had 2 miles left, and it doesn't feel like a lot, but it'll feel like a lot tomorrow when I'm trying to get to friggin' Paradise Valley Cafe.